Good morning. On this week's episode of Haston Helping Hands, I'm going to talk to you about how important it is to have an open mind, even about things you thought you would never try, do, or say. So a post that I made last week about things that you're passionate about, no politics please, has really caused me to re-examine some things that I truly believe with all my heart and soul. Now, I have long railed against milk chocolate being fabulous and dark chocolate being horrible. And I've had a lot of people tell me why and all the things. And the thing is that I've always tried dark chocolate when people offer it to me as an option. So I wouldn't say that I'm closed off from that experience, but I definitely prefer milk chocolate. So preference is fine. What I am talking about is when you won't even try something. So it is so hard to admit that for over 10 years, because my husband and I are going to be married 10 years in July, but we've been together almost 13 years. And he had been wanting me to go camping. And I kept saying, I'm not a camper, I'm a city girl. I actually held it as a really strong badge. Like, I won't go camping. This is just not for me. And about 2 weeks ago, I went camping. And the reason that happened is because in February we had a winter storm, knocked out all our power. It was really traumatic. But I asked my husband after all that was over and we were safely tucked away in our warm couch in our blanket, I said, is that what camping is like? And he said, oh my God, no, it's so much better than that. And I said, okay, well then I think I can go camping. And I went camping, and the first thing that happened is that we didn't get the camping trip that we planned on having. So I'll do a whole nother post about that. But the point of this is that I left myself open to what it would be like to camp. Now, I had it in my head that it was going to be miserable. So I tried my best to switch that and flip that script and say, you know what if it's great fun? What if there are things that I like and things that I don't like? Because when it comes down to it, most things are like that. There are things that you like and things that you don't like. And while I will continue to say that I don't like kolaches, I have tried them over and over again. But up until 2 weeks ago, I had never actually tried camping. So I really couldn't say that I didn't like it. And it's true, these things could not really be extended to everything because I don't have to eat ants to know that I won't like them. I don't have to, jump off a cliff to know that I don't like that. Although I do want to go bungee jumping one of these days. I won't say that I love camping. I will say that I had a really good time. And some of that was the people I was with, and some of that was the fact that I had never done it before, didn't know what to expect, and it was an adventure. Now, there are different levels of camping, and the camping where you're on the ground and you, on the ground, yeah, I would say on the ground, and you're in a tent, and you don't have any other real, what is the word I'm looking for, provisions, other than what you fish and get out of the lake. That doesn't appeal to me. I slept on an air mattress. We had a fan. There were definitely sleeping bags involved, so we were comfortable. It was great. I really had a good time, and I'm having an epiphany that there's other things that I could be open to that previously I haven't been open to. And so one of the things that my French teacher, Professor Prévost, would tell us all the time is that it's really important to continue to try things. He was talking about food, but I'm extending it to life. So the next time you're tempted to say, I'm not that, or I don't do that, take a step back, and I'm literally taking a step back, examine it and say, well, maybe I could try that. And being open led to a really great camping trip with my family. And it will probably lead to great camping trips with other people I know who camp and who have graciously offered to take me camping and to glamp with me. And you know what? Now I'm open to that idea. The other thing about that is that I had a completely different experience that I can now share with other people, such as you, to say, hey, this is something that I did not think that I would want to do. and I wound up having a great time. So the lesson, be open. That is Haston Helping Hands, and I'm Jenn Haston.